Hello everyone, this is Mouse Plays Games, and we're here with Digimon Survive, a game that's been in development for a very long time. Some would call it development hell. This is going to be fully blind. This is day one. This is just, we're taking the first look. I have a little bit of an autosave about a few seconds into the game, just because I accidentally started it up earlier when I was setting up the sound levels and everything. I hope volume is all okay for the people in my chat right now. But we're going to dive right in. So let's delete all the autosave. Give up option ends the current battle. Okay, right into a tutorial battle right away. Okay. So the order which units act is determined by speed. Let's start with movement. Okay. So let's have Renamon move here. So we can rotate the battlefield like so. Alright. Of course, we have Diamond Storm. Okay, okay. So it'll resist our normal attack and it'll only have 54% accuracy. But there's 0 chance of counterattack, which is fine by me. Well, there actually is something to learn here. Because you can see, amidst all the question marks, there's actually a look at what this Digimon actually is. Of course, I don't really recognize it off the top of my head, as Digimon are truthfully a lot less recognizable off the cuff than Pokemon. But at least I know what it looks like, sort of. Okay, easy enough. I've played a couple of tactics games before, nothing like... Okay. Use the skill, got it. Not like commonly or anything, but I think I have played Final Fantasy Tactics A2 quite extensively when I used to have it. So stuff like this, and you know, the damage and accuracy and the counterattack percentage, they're not really new mechanics for me. And of course I've played a lot of, you know, Fire Emblem as well, so that's another tactical RPG that I've gotten plenty of hours out of.
ちをこれ以上傷つけさせるわけに。あそこ。お姉ちゃん、大丈夫。あの光へ向かうのよ。やだ、何してるの。早く。
ダメだ、もう抑えられない。お前がいな。
あなたはどうか無事に帰って。
Oops. I'm gonna try not to skip as much as I can.
お姉ちゃん、助けなきゃ。でもダメだ、進めない。お姉ちゃん、待ってて。お姉ちゃん、必ず助けるから。
Alright, so visual novel, tactics battles, and definitely a bit of a horror element to this game. That's
おはよう。昨日寝れた？
今朝地震あったよな。マジでビビった。教育史跡ってどの辺でしたっけ？
ちょっと待ってね。詳しい地図。
おはよう。
もうびっくりさせないでよ、ミノルくん。
ごめん。朝から元気だな。みゆ、そろそろ起きろよ。おいみゆ、飯が冷めるだろ。あいつまた一人で。
Bard of Beads, thank you for the follow.
雪？じゃあ撮るよ。
おい、邪魔だろ。
ごめんなさい。
ち
わあ、態度悪。そんなんじゃ女子に嫌われるよ。
うっせえな。
続いてニュースです。
あ、
今朝5時頃、鹿部市で震度3の地震がありました。
これ、ここじゃない？
落石事故が起きており、警察や消防では地域に警戒を促しています。
ここは一体。
群発する地震により土砂災害の危険がありますので、引き続き鹿部市近隣にお住まいの方は。
おいおい、見学先の安全性とか大丈夫なのかよ。よし、みんなそろそろ出発の時間だ。
引率の OB の言うことをよく聞くように。
遊びに来たんじゃないんだぞ。時間厳守で行動すること。てれ。たくま？ああ、なんでもない。
ぬくもりは消えず、みともの嵐、この世界、御霊の子はね、響きけり。
volume, voice, seems like we need to do a little bit more testing. I apologize for that. How does my voice compare to the background music here? How is the volume levels? Can you hear me fine? Can you hear the game all right? And yes, I'm trying not to talk during cutscenes as much as I can on some level. Just because I kind of want to let those play out as they are. But yes, Bard of Beads, once again, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. I appreciate it very much. Did you both find me by the catalog? I don't think I've seen you in chat before, Semler. So I'm curious just for metrics' sake how you made your way to the stream. Yeah, sorry about that. You are via PF. Hold on. PF, okay. Okay, that's fine then. Yes, welcome to the stream. Let me actually close this for a second. There we go. Oh, well. Glad you're finally able to catch a stream. I hope you enjoy this first look at Digimon Survive with me. Because we're off to camp apparently. So, now that we're out of a cutscene, I was talking about the things I'd sort of expect from a Digimon game like this. I saw a picture of Hawkmon from earlier in the game in a bird-related channel. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in this game. I'm pretty sure he'll be alongside one of the characters. But as far as my expectations of the game, this is fully blind, of course. I haven't really played off-stream into the game at all. But yeah, it's turn-based tactical RPG and visual novel, which apparently the visual novel is heavily a greater part of the game than the actual technical part of it. At least that's what I saw from the reviews when I was grabbing this game. As well as, you know, a little bit of that sort of, I wouldn't call it like horror, but it's this kind of like otherworldly sort of Shin Megami Tensei-esque, you know, vibe to it. It's not really scary as much as it is just like unsettling, I would say. So I'm hoping that this game kind of leans into that as well, because that's something I really like about Digimon, is how well they do it. Survival horror, no, it's definitely not that. But I'm excited to see where this goes, because I've loved like pretty much every Digimon game I've played. I played both Cyber Sleuth games to as much completion as I could, about 100% for each. So I'm aware that this game is going to be pretty unlike those, but I'm hoping for a lot of the same, like, you know, feelings I get from just kind of... Yeah, they were both really good games, and I'm hoping there's going to be another one. I'm hoping that that's, you know, next on the docket for the Digimon franchise, and I'm hoping this game does well, so Bamco will look at it and say, yeah, we should make more of this franchise. But, you know, I'm hoping for that same kind of, like, you know, deep story that it goes into. I'm hoping for that same kind of, like, horror-ish element. In fact, yes, SMT Devil Survivor, that's kind of what this game was compared to in the reviews that I saw. If you remember that, and if you like that game, you might actually enjoy this as well. I've never played those ones in particular. I played SMT4 and SMT5 mostly, but I've seen enough of the series, and as well as the spin-offs, of course. So like, I'm kind of like hoping for like that that JRPG feeling, you know, that you get from games like this. And Devil Survive is the only game you ever thrown at someone across the room to have them play. Well, I mean, I'm open to suggestions for games to play, so I can certainly write that down. You know, I'm a variety streamer who does all sorts of different games at any given time, so if I ever come up dry with games that I want to play, maybe I'll add that to the list and take a look at least. But for now, let's continue on, because we've got our friend Minoru here. Apparently our name is Takuma. And obviously, because we have goggles, we're the Digimon protagonist. Is a 3DS remake with nothing precise? Streaming it might be harder? Potentially. But I'll see what I can do. I'm sure 3DS emulation at this point is, I mean, perfectly legal 3DS streaming. With absolutely no modifications and or non-standard game hardware, etc., software, whatever, you know. I'm sure at this point it's pretty easy to play 3DS games no matter what medium you choose. So, we'll figure it out. Goggles boys, yeah, it's kind of a law in Digimon. If you've got the goggles, you've got the protagonist energy.
こら二人ともそんなこと言ってはダメよ。遊びに来たんじゃないって言われたでしょ。
はーい、葵さんごめんなさい。
もうまたそうやってふざけて。
Okay. So I can kind of immediately see what kind of character tropes we're playing into here, you know? We've got the very, very proper and stickler for the rules type kind of person in Aoi here, and carefree, devil may care attitude of Minoru. Okay. As you play the game, you will occasionally be asked to make choices. You will have 2 to 4 options to choose from. Your decisions will affect your affinity with different characters. So this is another... How he's got young knuckleheads and local brothers. Yeah, true. So this is another mechanic of the game that I kind of, you know, heard about in promotional material. The choices I make in this game are very important. Whether it comes to, you know, Digimon, or bonds with characters, or even the story itself. So affinity with other characters influences the battle backup they give during combat, with differing results if you treat everyone equally as opposed to focusing on one person. Okay, so I don't know if that makes it sound like it's a bad thing to focus on everyone equally, or if it's like that's something I should do, but I really don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards the more carefree side. I think Minoru is my type at this point.
ほら、ちゃんと今日のコースのおさらいをしないとまた迷子になっちゃいますよ。
So I will be spending at least a little bit of time, you know, considering the choices that I make.
迷子って葵さんさ、俺もう子供じゃないんだぜ。
Which one is Gameramon again? I don't, you know, I'm a lot less familiar with Digimon just because there's so much more of them. So I'm not familiar with which one that one is in particular. Matter is the rocket turtle kaiju. Oh, I'm absolutely a dongus, of course. Pay no mind to me. Okay.
Ah! ほら、まただよ。また落石事故のニュース。
ああ、ここのところ連日よね。大丈夫かしら。大きな地震の前触れだと怖いわね。
いや、それもだけどさ、ちゃんと見てよ。 これ今日見学に行くところの近所だ
Hey,
よ。
listen, there's like... How many Digimon are there at this point? Multiple thousands? Can't remember every single one that exists or doesn't exist.
あら、本当だわ。今日の予定は大丈夫なのかしら。
はーい、皆さん落ち着いて。大丈夫です。大丈夫ですから。何か問題がある際には先生からちゃんと指示がありますから。安全確保に関しては、
Like with Pokemon, I can usually remember,
ちゃんとやってくれて
you
いる
know,
はずだ
the
し。
names of them, the looks of them, and everything. Mostly because even with how much I've played of Digimon, how much I've watched of it, more so. I'm always entertained by fictional internet crusading phases. Yeah, sometimes they can be quite interesting looking, I'll say that much. But with what I was saying, you know, like, I can usually identify a Pokemon based on the name or the look of it, etc, etc. But with Digimon, it's like, there's a few that I obviously know, but like, yeah. And that's true. Digimon's a lot less consistent with like what appears in which game because of, again, the vastness of the selection, you know. There's Digimon that I probably haven't even heard of yet at all, in fact.
本日の目的地の史跡へさあ向かいましょう。ああ、まだやってるよ。修二さんも真面目すぎるんだよね。
2つも年上の高校生に失礼なこと言わないの。
はーい、葵さん。
ミノル君は私が上級生ってことも忘れてはいないかしら。
葵さんも俺が下級生ってこと忘れてない？もっとさ、こらーってさ、上級生活吹かせて叱ったりしてみようぜ。
そんなの私にできるわけがないでしょ。さあ、私たちも行きましょうね、たくまくんも。
そうだな。行こうぜ、たくま。
はい、行こうぜ。
いやー、春って感じだよね。
本当ね。自然が豊かな場所だからかしら。なおさら綺麗に見えるわ。
I'm glad we came here. That's what I think about this.
キャンプに来てよかったな。
Moral change.
この先の
Okay.
史跡も楽しみになってきたよ。
本当ね。なんだか私もワクワクしてきたわ。
ま、ちょっとは面白いもんが見れそうかな。
So if I hit pause, let's look at this beautiful menu we've got here. Okay. So we have no affinity, but we've gained one moral, we have no wrathful, and we have no harmony. Okay. And our affinity with the three characters we met here is, of course, 0. We've got item, library, help settings, data, exit, status. Can't select that yet. What about the help menu? Okay, so let's just... Okay. So yeah, our karma mechanic here. Harmonious, wrathful, and more. This will change how the story unfolds. I'm probably gonna try and, like, make choices that lean towards either moral or harmonious. I don't think I want to go wrathful. That sounds like it would lead to a bad ending as far as things go. So I'm gonna try and go for any good routes, quote unquote. Not that I even know that mechanic exists yet, of course, but karma will affect Agumon's evolution, which is kind of what I'm like also thinking of, because I can see that there's harmonious does sound kind of, you know, neutral, like, oh, I support everyone, I'm friends with everyone, but I'm not making any choices either way. So the moral route seems to be like, you know, trying to be good. 2-year check where it would lead. but it would be funny if Wrathful and Mark. That's what I'm thinking is the case. I'm thinking Skull Greymon would be, and such as that, would be on a route for the Wrathful. And I'm only saying this because that's kind of like, you know, what does this remind you of? I'm curious. But anyway, while you're answering that, I'm only saying this because, like, that's kind of Ogre Tactics? I'm not sure I understand that reference, unfortunately. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm only saying that, like, you know, there's probably a correlation between Wrathful and Skull Greymon-esque evolutions, etc. Because that's kind of how it works in the anime. And I know, you know, bringing up the anime when you're talking about video games, etc., etc. But, you know, it's you always see these, like, dark and quote-unquote evil Digivolutions when the protagonists and the characters or anything are always doing anything, you know, against character, against their, you know, good qualities. So I'm thinking that I'm thinking that would be a similar system in a game like this that, you know, values choices so highly. And while it could be interesting to go the Wrathful route, I don't know. I just want to be friends. I want to be nice. Looks like we might have two new characters.
先に史跡へ向かっていたのね。
Saki and Ryo. Oh, of course. So Saki is the very bright pink one. And no, it's okay. It's okay. I enjoy interacting with y'all. Don't worry about disrupting the flow of things. Don't worry about that at all. I'm always happy to interact with my chat, with anyone who's lovely enough to come along and watch me stream. So don't worry about that at all. There was a log hails and no route. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It looks like this has a sort of similar thing, I would say. So maybe this game does have 3 routes. It would be interesting to explore just how deep that goes. Maybe off stream I'll go and do the Angry Boy route. But anyway, we've got 2 new characters here. Ryo is our resident delinquent character by the looks of it. And then we've got the famous girl who knows everyone in Saki. Okay.
Wow, 綺麗。満開だね。満開の桜を前にして舌打ちって人としてどうかしてるって。まったくこんなにもうららかな校外学習日和だってのにさ。
そんな日和聞いたことねえよ。
As you play the game, you are presented with choices of where to go or who to talk to. Okay. Also switch between targets using switching targets. Okay. So we can talk to. Okay, this game is interrupting with so many tutorials. I just want to. Who you talk to and what order may advance the story. Okay. I'm talking about well just characters to keep an eye out for unexpected discoveries. Okay, so just. There's all sorts of things we can target. Targets that do important story conversations will be marked with an exclamation mark. Okay. So let's avoid that right now. Let's talk to... Let's just look at the cherry trees for a bit. What about Minoru? Okay. Interesting. little tidbit. What about Aoi? Okay. What about these other campers here? Looks like we can't talk to Angry Boy here. Maybe he and Saki are a package here. What about the stream? Pac-Man with Aoi? Yes. You can Pac-Man with everything. Except, you know. I think it's time, though, that we move on here. Let's see what Saki's video has to say. It's kind of unsettling seeing their mouths moving with no sound. Okay, so it looks like Rio is next. I've talked to everyone else, so let's just go and do that. Alright, so onward they go. Now what is this landmark we're going to look at? Because no one's actually referred to it by anything other than red text landmark. So Aoi and Minoru, they're both marked this time. I chose Minoru last time. So, yeah, let's just...
葵さん知ってる？桜の木の下にはね、死体が。
Minoru, I don't think now is the time.
そういう話は今はいいから。それより私たちもそろそろ史跡の方へ向かいましょう。
Oh, they didn't cover it in red text this time. Yeah, Minoru just kind of came out with a bit of an anecdote there. That's for true. That's for true. I don't think I've ever heard that said before, though. So I'm not sure if that's an actual superstition or just these games writers having a funny. But they didn't cover the word landmark in red text this time, so hmm.
みんなが向かった方はなんか山道じゃない？大変そうだな。
Oh, now the path is important.
あれ？あんなところに。え？なんでパトカーが？参ったな。
どうやらここから先は封鎖されているようだ。
ああ、ほんとだ。立ち入り禁止のテープも貼ってあるわ。
もしかしてミノルが言ってた落石事故とかと関係あるのかな。
だったらやっぱ心配してた通りじゃん。何が大丈夫ですからだよ。なあ、たくま。
困ったわね。史跡まで行くにはここを通らないと。
何の史跡だっけ？
Yeah, what was it, Steel? Everyone said landmark this, landmark that, but I don't know what this landmark is.
だからどうしてミノルくんは予習してないの？ほら、獣神にまつわ
A
る祭事
ritual
の跡
related
地
to
の。
Kimonogami. Okay. And yeah, actually, that was the thing I noticed, but hadn't said anything about. The models in this game are really, really nice. Like, with the lighting even. They don't just look like PNGs on a screen, that's for sure.
その獣神ってのが俺にはピンとこねえんだけどな。
仕方がないわ。
Okay.
ここはひとまず引き返すしかないのかしら。
But yeah, they did really good work with like all the portraits, all the backgrounds. The art for this game basically is extremely beautiful. I'm a huge fan. Monogami, I believe, literally translates to be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does too. Okay, so we've got a couple of things we can look at. Alright, let's Pac-Man with Minoru. Okay. Or maybe not. Doesn't seem like anything useful will come of that. Really old sign. Okay, well, let's just see what's important here. What did happen? Okay. Minoru says, "Don't talk to me. Progress the story, you nitwit." Okay. What about these two campers? Okay. Now we can talk to Minoru.
あれ、あんなところに亮とサキだぜ。
What's Ryo gotten himself into already?
先に行ったと思ったら、あんなところで寄り道してたのか。
それより、あの女の子は誰かしら？
Another new character.
よいか、よろしいかな。この落石事故は獣神様のたたりなのじゃ。
Who is this little gremlin? I like them instantly. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this character.
たたりって今時？
くだらね。
そう、無遠慮で態度の悪いよそ者たちが来て山を荒らし、獣神様はお怒りじゃ。
Yeah, indeed. Urban legend girl?
この神聖なる山は獣神様を祀った社のある獣聖域。
Kimonorium. Okay.
ういそれと足を踏み入れてよい場所ではありませんのじゃ。
I really love this voice. It's like perfect for them. I've got to look something up though, because I'm curious about who this voice is. It sounds sort of recognizable, but I want to know. I want to know if it might be who I'm thinking of. Okay. So they were in the 2020 version of Digimon Adventure as Ikara Yagami. Okay. They aren't the voice actress I was thinking of, though. That's fair, though. This is Misaki Watada, by the way. That's their name. Anyway, let's get back to it, because, wow, I really just love this character. Oh, Chorby! Welcome, welcome. Yes, the Digimon are probably not surviving. We've done one battle so far because we had, you know, a tutorial to do. And they didn't win that battle. They got their asses handed to them, and so did we. So I don't know if the Digimon are actually surviving. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because right now we're just in visual novel land, and we've got. They are not surviving. It wasn't a rival battle. It was just some guy shrouded in darkness. You know how the JRPGs are. They can't actually show us who the bad dudes are because it's only the tutorial. So they just gotta show us dark gas column with a vague silhouette inside of it. And let me tell you, that vague silhouette kicked our butts. The bad guy is survival and self-throwing a gas leak. Oh my goodness, yes. Of course, it's all figured out now. It's all figured out now. But anyway, we're just a bunch of teenagers. We're just a bunch of teenagers going on a camping trip. And we don't have time to worry about Digimon right now. We gotta know what a Kimonorium is.
大方、わけのわかんねえ石とか木彫りの熊みてえなの拝んでるだけだろ。
りょうったらちっちゃい女の子には強気に出ちゃって。
ちげえよ。
田舎もんって失礼だな。
We've got the most adorable little gremlin here, showing up with all the conspiracy theories and wild. Yeah, we've got a lot of teenagers. This is different. This is very different vibes from Cyber Sleuth, like right away. And we got the gremlin with the conspiracy theories out the gate here, and she's just my new favorite character. There's really nothing.
ちゃんと立 なお社があるの？
She is vaguely mouse-shaped, also possibly cat-shaped, but she's just... Yeah, she just rolled up out of nowhere like, by the way, all this shit that's happening, divine retribution. It's divine retribution, and you all are absolutely F-worded. So, you know, we're just gonna see what her deal is, because we don't even know what her name is yet.
新しく建てられたまがいものじゃなくて、地元の人しか知らない
None of
由
us
緒あ
are
る
free
本
of
物の
sin,
神
it's
社だ
true.
ね。
Actually, if you look at me over here, I have exactly 1 point in morality. I am free of sin. I am 1 single point in being a good boy. Because that's the kind of game this is. So yeah, we've got law and order mechanics basically, or law and chaos mechanics, as was pointed out earlier. And I'm being a good boy. I'm being a nice boy. I am not tired of being nice. I do not want to go apeshit. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of no, law and chaos. I just misspoke. But yeah, no, we've got a whole bunch of... Oh, they already told us her name. Never mind. We actually do know. Don't look at that. It's a spoiler. Oh my gosh.
神社って普通は古事記に載ってるような神様が祀ってあるんじゃないの？
But yeah, no, we got visual novels, we got character tropes, and we got more teenagers than you know what to do with. Knowing a teenager's name is spoilers because that game hasn't told us yet.
それかお稲荷様とかそんなのかな？違う地元の人しか知らないような不思議な獣の神様なの。
So yeah, the beast gods are basically out to ruin everybody's shit because we're on their mountain. Lucky for you, yeah, I know you do. There was a Marvel story where Loki beat a demon by challenging him to a non-divine powers fist fight, which means the demon got hit by a car. He committed precisely 0 sins as a human and went straight to heaven. You know what? Yeah, that's basically the stage that we're at. We are spawned on this alternate Japan kind of Earth, and we are immediately free of sin. We immediately make ourselves 1% of a good boy, and hopefully the Kemonogami will look upon us favorably because we are not sinful.
うちもさ、こっち来てから初めて知ったんだよ。
んなもん本当にあるのか？
ありますとも。ねえ、あなたのお名前は？みゆ、お姉ちゃんは？私はさっき、それでこっちの態度悪いのがりょう。ねえねえ、みゆちゃん、その地元の人しか知らない神社、案内してくれるかな？そりゃ、いいけど。
なんだ、物好きだな。そんなもんあるわけねえだろ。
I absolutely believe in this stuff.
あるって。だ
Take me
ってほら、
immediately.
見学の予定なくなっちゃったし、暇だしさ。戻ってもどうせ穴埋めの教材学習でしょ？りょうもさ、ついでに見に行かない？
くったらねえな。
くだらなくなんてない。
そうかい。おい、
みゆ。
だったらそこ案内しなよ。嘘だったら承知しねえぞ。
So yeah, we've got teenagers, we've got tropes. That's how you always feel. You know what? Honestly, exactly the same. I can't agree more with that sentiment. I just take me into that world immediately, even if it's, you know, even if it gets a little bit eldritch horror at like multiple significant times in multiple seasons and or video games, I still want to go there. And I'm also hoping that this game gets significantly eldritch horror as well, because that's just what I'm here for, baby. Even if I'm like, please, yeah, true. But anyway, we've got teenagers. Just to catch you up real quick, Chorby. So here's us. Obviously, we got the goggles. So we're the protagonist. And we're not allowed to know our own email or phone number. We're not allowed to look at that. We're so secure that we don't even know our own information, which is, I guess, the most secure you can be. And then we've got, you know, the cool and collected Aoi Shibuya, who might not actually be from Shibuya. Do not interact, Cosmic. Yeah, true. Then we've got our carefree friend Minoru here. I like Minoru. Our phone number's been eaten by a Digimon. Oh no! They're eating everyone's phone numbers and or emails. But Minoru, I kind of liked him right away. Kind of been clicking on his options whenever the game tells us to choose something important. And so far that's worked out for me. So, yeah, Minoru is pretty cool. Obviously the older and more straight-laced character here. That's a trope that every Digimon franchise or Digimon series needs, rather. So Shuji Kayama. And then obviously we've got our delinquent boy. He looks like this looks like third type of athlete. You mean Minoru or Shuji here? Which one? Minoru definitely. Yeah, you know what? I could see it. I like his outfit. I think he's got good style. But anyway, over here obviously we've got Ryo, the delinquent trope personified. So far that's basically all he's done is be a massive just pile of garbage to anyone within sight range. Tights under shorts? Yeah, it's a good combo. Who's your friend? I don't know how mutual the feeling would be, but he seems cool enough. And obviously we've got popular with everyone, Saki Kimishima. He's not talking with his friend, he's mine. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And then, of course, here's our new friend, whose name isn't a spoiler anymore. The pose is so wonderful. She's just a gremlin, and I'm instantly a fan of that. I love character design in these Digimon games. They always nail it so well. So let's see where this shrine is, apparently, that Mia wants to take us to, because I want to go there, TM.
史跡の代わりの校外学習になるわけもないでしょうに、サキさんたら。
いや、そういう首相な目的じゃないと思いますよ。
Yeah, no, the soundtrack has been wonderful so far. The art, like, look at these portraits. They're not just, you know, so often with visual novels that, like, you see, oh look, there's an image on a screen. These ones are actually reacting to the lighting in the background. And it's like, this looks really, really good. You guys did so wonderful on this. And honestly, I'm glad that the game was delayed for quite a long time, because it means that you were able to make it look this good and hopefully not get overworked to make it look this good. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. Bless up. I love this.
だいたい何の神社かもわからないのよ。勝手に言っていいわけないわ。
You know, the shading is beautiful, the backgrounds are beautiful, and it's just like, I cannot find a flaw. They don't exist.
少なくとも地図には載ってないわね。本当に地元の人しか知らない神社なのか、それともあの子の作り話なのか。
Yeah.
なあ、タクマ、どうする？
Alright, decision time. I think going to the shrine definitely sounds fun, but let's just check here. So, you're going over to get some extra credit. I think it sounds fun.
面白そうだな。
そうそう、俺もそう思ってた。
All teenagers must stand
そこ
3 feet
の女
above.
の子。
So apparently Minoru liked that. And that's good, because I like Minoru too. He is my friend.
ち、うっぜえのが来やがって。
And Rio did not like
獣
that.
神社面白そうだね。
いいよ。人数多い方が楽しいし。
School dress code includes 6-foot bubble. True.
ありがとう。よろしくね。
こちらこそよろしく。
Whatever. Urusai. Yeah, no, that's very Rio at this point. Like, that's kind of all he's done is say, whatever, shut up, I don't care, dumbass. he's very trope, but I'm hoping that he has more to him than that.
つーか何こっちの話立ち聞きしてんだよ。お前らは仲良しグループで真面目に課外学習をやってろよ。さあ、行くぞミュウ。
まあまあ、そう言わないで。もう、りょうったらめんどくさい性格してんだから。ごめんね、ミノル、タクマ、アオイちゃん。ねえ、待ってよりょう、みゆちゃん。
Alright. Good idea. There we go. Stretch everything out. There we go.
ああ、行っちゃった。
とにかく僕たちは次にどこに行けばいいか誰かの指示があるまで待とう。
We don't even get to go?
それかこのまま校舎まで引き返すか。
Gotta stretch. It's the only way to Digimon Survive. True. True. But we don't even get to go? I said that sounds fun. I said let's go, and
そ
they
れ
don't
は
even
そ
let
れで
us
面倒
go?
なんだけど
Oh,
な。
that's... But... I want to go
それ
see
よ
the
りも
Beast
何があ
God
るかわから
Shrine.
ないし、やっぱりサキさんたちを追いかけないと。
そうだね。
Oh, thank you, Aoi. Thank
Ato,
you for being a
oikakeo.
voice of reason. Maybe I'm more affiliated with you here. We gotta get moving. Oh, we got the dark tunnel that leads to nowhere. Okay.
なんだか暗くて薄気味悪いトンネルだな。
Yep, that is certainly a dark and creepy little murder
Ah.
tunnel.
それになんだかここだけ気温が低いような。
ちょっと変なこと言うのはやめて。
Aoi is not a fan of that.
まさか心霊スポット的なあれだったり。
やめてってば。そんなことより二人を探さないとでしょ。
It really isn't. You just cannot stop Minoru, and you're gonna have to just accept that. Sorry.
サキさんたちいないわね。もっと先に。
おーい。あ、誰か来たぞ。
Oh, here's Shuji.
修二さん。
ダメじゃないか。みんなとはぐれてしまっては土砂崩れで研修先に行けないトラブルがあったのに。
You're not a fan of the half second of animation when switching to the character followed by stillness?
すんません。でもさきとりょうがこの先に行ったみたいで。
Yeah. I guess that can be a little bit jarring.
りょうくんも年長者としての自覚を持ってほしいものだ。
But it doesn't really bother me all that much. It still seems fluid to me, so... I mean, I kind of like it.
名簿にさきくんたちの電話番号があった
Or
は
I'm
ずだ
not
から、
really phased
と
by
りあ
it
え
at
ず
the
か
very
けてみ
least.
るか。
にしてもさ、あの女の子が言ってた獣神ってどんなんだろうな。
さあ多分何かの動物なんだろうけど。
もうミノルくんたら今日行く予定だった史跡の説明聞いてなかったの？この地方に伝わる獣の姿をした神様だって教えてもらったじゃない。あの子は他では見たことないって言っていたから、きっとこの土地の珍しい動物なんじゃないかしら。
Oh, I'm about it. Let's go cryptid hunting, everyone.
それが神様になってたたりを起こしてんの？嘘だ。そんなのあるわけないじゃん。
True, true.
昔の人はわからないことを神様のせいにしたのよ。それでお供え物をしたりしてたたりを沈めようとしたの。
It's one of those spooky brick tunnels that isekais you. But where's the truck, Chorby? It's either that or it's a truck, but you know, maybe it could be either still. You never know. Maybe a big old truck just comes roaring out of there.
きっとその神社も今はほとんど人が来なくなっちゃって、地元のほんの一部の人だけが参拝に来るくらいなのよ。
ま、そんなもんだよな。
We go hunting for the SMT5 also. True, actually, no. It did happen in a tunnel in that game as well. So you know what? Maybe I'm inclined to believe that more. Actually, the murder tunnel is where the isekai happens.
ダメだ。サキ君だけでなく、りょう君にも繋がらない。電波が届かないようだ。
A dark tunnel in Antarctica. Oh, so SMTs used the isekai tunnel before. Okay, okay.
そっか。こんな山の中じゃ電波も届いてるか怪しいですもんね。
君たち、確かにこっちの方向にりょう君たちが行ったんだよね。
それは、はい、間違いないですけど。
この辺にはあいつらはいないようだな。
地図に載ってないからどこを探していいかわからないわ。
Yeah, Antarctica is definitely a place where you could possibly start a journey that has an elevated level of strangeness. I would think that fits.
仕方ない。とりあえずりょう君、サキ君たちを拾って早く学校に戻ろう。このトンネルの先だね。よし、行こう。
Alright, well, apparently you have to talk with everyone, but we already know what we're doing either way, so I think let's follow this guy for a second. The slow motion box is a big inaccessible zone of darkness expanding in a circle. The tunnel involves a heavily armored vehicle and thermal underwear. I see. Okay. What does Aoi have to say? Yes, we are really going through this tunnel. It's our only option. Why are we talking about this? That's my question too. I mean, we already decided to go through the tunnel.
りょう君とサキ君を。
って言ってもどっちに行けばいいのか。
なあ、誰か近づいてきたぜ。
Another new
すまない
character.
が、そこの君たち、確かキャンプの参加者だよな。
I'm immediately a little bit unsettled by this guy's eyes. They don't look real at all. This guy just looks like he has a couple of mirrors looking at me. And it kind of unsettles me a bit.
俺はここら辺に住んでるもので、今妹を探しているんだが。
妹さんを？
ああ、あいついつもフラフラと勝手に出歩く癖があってな。
Oh, is it Miu?
妹は、なんていうか、小動物っぽいやつだ。人見知りで気弱な感じで、守ってあげたいような。
They have a ponytail and two-tone hair and an earring. I mean, true. I'm not sure how that affects my assessment of their eyes. A baby-faced punk, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess that's certainly fair. But the eyes still unnerve me. But anyway, their sister is like a tiny animal. We know who that could be.
そんな女の子見なかったな。
I'm presuming, Forrest, that he's looking for Miu.
サキたちと一緒にいたミウってことは、イメージがだいぶ違うしな。
No, she absolutely does.
ミウ？今ミウって言ったか？おお、言ったけど。
Yeah, we sure
みゆ
did.
ちゃんってあの子よね。 猫耳みたいな帽子をかぶった小学生くらいの。
ああ、そうだ。あったのか。
俺たちが見た子はもっと頭のおかしい子だったよな。
ちょっとミノルくん、失礼よ。
Do not be rude to my friend Miu,
い
Minoru.
やでもあ
Or
れを
friendship
人見知り
ended
と
with
か
you.
守ってあげたいとかは違うだろう。
お前らの評価なんてどうでもいい。それでミュウはどこに行ったんだ？
Alright, so we got our intense older brother. That's a trope to check off.
ごめんなさい。実は私たちも人
That's
を
a
探
box
して
to
い
tick.
る途中なの。
That's a bingo
俺
for
たちと一緒
someone,
に
I'm
キャンプに
sure.
来てるやつとさっき神社に向かってってさ。
Check that off the tropes list. Maybe not the Digimon. I don't know.
そ
Is
れ
this
で
guy
俺
a
たちは
Digimon?
そいつら
Could
を
be.
連れ帰りに向かうところなん
Those
だ。
eyes don't look human, so maybe he is actually just a Digimon.
そうか。またあいつが勝手に。どうもありがとう。あそこには入っちゃいけないって言われてたのに。俺はカイト。よかったら君たちと同行させてくれないか？
You do kind of look like a Kaito. I can see that. I can understand that.
目的は一緒のようだしな。いいぜ。
It does. It tracks.
それに神社の場所、実は俺たちよく知らないんだ。
ああ、だったら俺が道案内しよう。ここで生まれ育ったわけじゃないにせよ。もう何年か住んでるからな。その神社の場所なら知っている。
Exactly.
任せてく
Exactly.
れ。
俺はミノル。そんで、こっちがタクマで、こっちが葵さん。
僕は引率の修二。よろしく頼むよ。
なあ、みんな。
決まってるだろ。今が春じゃなきゃいつが春だって言うんだよ。
ならさ、北国でもないこの場所で春先に雪が降るものなのか。
何を言って。
Oh no. Sudden horror music. There's snow. It's snowing. We're there, baby.
本当だわ。
Digimon time.
雪。
Yes, the famous sign of Digimon appearing. Snow. That totally makes sense.
季節外れのなんていうにはちょっと外れすぎだと思うんだよな。
確かに。
こっちじゃ先週も降ってたな。地元じゃ異常気象だって話してた。
最近あちこちでそんなニュースを見か
Stuck
け
a
るよ
folder
な。
brother and then snow appears. Let's go. True.
おい、なんかすげえ吹雪いてきたんだけど。
Oh no, a blizzard. They're gonna have to find some shelter if they want to Digimon survive that.
寒
このままここにいては危険だな。僕が見てくるからみんなは先に帰ってもらえないか？
それよりすぐそこのトンネルに入りませんか？これじゃ校舎へ帰り着く前にどうにかなっちゃうかも。
確かにそうね。室内じゃないけど。
それもそうだな。
How many times do they have to say, let's go into the tunnel? Everybody into that Isekai tunnel this instant. Weather's perfect for a teenage Isekai.
さっきたちこんなとこ通って行ったのか。
Alright, teenagers, 3 feet apart. Alright, it's getting colder and colder. I think we wanna be nice to Aoi this time. Our harmony changed. Hold on, did we get more of it? Oh no, okay. Now we're moral and harmonious. How wonderful.
大丈夫？
大丈夫。雪のせいかしら。ここ外よりも寒いくらい。
ミュウのやつが一緒だったなら気にせず進んだろうな。
暗くて足元も悪いから慎重に進もう。
Harmonious, yes, that's me. I wonder if I can make. I wonder if my next choice I can
本当に
complete
真
the
っ暗だ
trio.
な。ほとん
I'll
ど
just
前
go
が見えない
perfectly
よ。
balanced all throughout.
でもこういうのなんか探検みたいでワクワクしてこない？
Okay, there's something about this like eyes wide open, blank smile here I think it's the lighting that really completes this, but this is just like really unnerving to look at. We're in one of those Fallout 3 dungeon tunnels. It's full of murder children. Oh no. This look that Minoru's giving me just like backlit creepy kid. Yeah.
ほら、遊びじゃないんだぞ。でも確かにこれじゃ危ないな。そうだ、カメラのライトを使えば。
That's right. Let's use the camera light.
うわ、怖え。
もうやめてよミノルくん。
いきなり大声出すなよ。こっちまで驚いたじゃないか。
ごめん。でもこんなの見たらさ。
これはしめ縄か。
こんなところにどうして？
Obviously for the shrine that we're on the way to?
もしかしたらここは神聖な場所として祀られているのかもしれない。そういえばさっきあそこには入っちゃいけないって言われてたと言っていたね。
おう、この村じゃたたりがあるとかって子供たちが遊び半分で入らないように
Right,
強く言い
right.
聞かされ
Divine
てるって。
retribution. I guess, okay, so that's like a whole village, that's like a whole village that believes in that.
何？トンネルの入り口から風が。
うわ、やばいな。外はだいぶ吹雪いてきたみたいだ。
3人も危ないんじゃないか。急いで神社に行って連れ戻。
そうだね。急ごう。
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't. Let me check one quick. Because I didn't see any options for like the voice. I didn't see any options for the voice, and I just set it to English at the start, and obviously, that's our subtitles. So I think this is just subtitles, and I'm fine with that. Alright, onward we go. Deeper into the Isekai tunnel. Which is taking us to like 5 different places at this point.
あれ、
Oh,
吹雪
these
は
are spooky music again.
そんなに長いトンネルじゃないのに、どういうことかしら。
ラッキー、すっかり呼んでるじゃん。
というより、トンネルのこちら側は全然降ってなかったって様子よね。
それにこの花、なんかすごくない？森一面真っ赤だ。なんだっけ、図鑑で見たことある気が。
これって彼岸花よね、確か。
そうだそうだ、それだ。でも彼岸花って確か。
そう、秋に咲く花。一体どういうこと？
Alright, well that was red text highlighted, so... Yeah, global warming is a hell, owie. Jeez, deal with it. What does your field guide say about the fact the world's burning? Anyway, we're told to check out the area, so let's check it out. And let's not forget that we can do this too. But it looks like we only have 3 targets. We're not allowed to talk to Minoru this time. Or Kaito over here. So, who's not important? Shuji, okay. Minoru is distracted by lilies, doesn't want to be social. No, he's fine. But sometimes you just have to talk to one character and actually you'll get 2. It's 2 teenagers for the price of 1 button press.
おい急ごう。すぐにここも雪が降ってくるはずだ。とにかく神社へ行こう。
うん、そうだね。
この辺りにサキたちはい。
This is... It's very much a shrine.
こんな森の中に神社なんてさ、参拝客とかって来るのかな。
まさか。むしろ絶対に近づくなって強く言われてるぜ。
おかしいわね。サキさんたちの姿どこにもないわ。
さっき人影は見えたんだけどな。どこ行ったんだろう。
ちょっとこの辺りみんなで探してみようか。
Okay, so we only got one option this time. Obviously our teenagers are arranging themselves as they should. 3 feet apart, that's right, that's right. Distance up, teenagers, distance up. But let's go look in the old shrine for ourselves.
見た目は普通の神社っぽいけど。
なんかすごい雰囲気のある神社だな。変な模様があちこちにあるぜ。やっぱあれだぜ。きっとおっかねえ邪神像でも中に祀ってあるんだぜ。
邪神かどうかはわからないけど、何か祀ってあるのは普通じゃないわね。
なんだろう、動物？鳥？
ちょっと判別がつかないけど、いろんな動物の模様があちこちに見えるわ。
おお、なんだこれ。狛犬？いや、犬か？確かに見たことねえもんばっかだ。すげえ。
ほらミノルくん、今は写真なんか撮っている場合じゃないだろ。
Minoru is all about that Instagram. He's gotta tell everyone about this cool shrine covered in weird birds and lion dogs.
でもさ。
I don't want to shut him down entirely, but like at this point I also kind of want to just like do something else, TM. I'm just gonna let him go. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, good. We gained one. Good. I was worried that took one away from us, but now we're even more of a good boy.
どういうこと？
撮影しながら周りを見ていれば何かに気づくかもだし、見落としたものがあったら見返すことができるだろ。
Okay, good.
なるほど。そういうことなら、まあ。
ほら、さっさと行くぞ。
ああ、ごめん。すごいな。本当に獣を祀った神社なんてあるんだ。
変わったご神体なんてそりゃ日本中にあるけどさ。タコを祀ったのとか、曲がった巨木とか。あと割とポピュラーなので、エッチな形のを祀ったやつとかさ。
Minoru, please. I don't even know if those actually exist or not.
そういう話はやめないか。
But
女の
maybe
子もいるん
can
だ
you
ぞ。
chill?
もうミノルくんってば。それにしてもここって今回の課外学習の伝承にまつわる場所なのかしら。
伝承？さあどうだろうな。さっき話した通り、 ここには足を踏み入れるなって言われてるし、ただ地元ではここじゃ神隠しが起きるなんて話もあるぜ。
You said the title of the movie. You said the title of the movie, Chorby. It's real. It's confirmed. The Shrine of the Weird Ass Train. Yeah, it's true. That could exist. Oh no! It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure they're totally fine and nothing bad ever happens to the teenagers. Look at my neighbor Totoro up in here.
そうなの？怖い話ね。
なんだ今の音。聞いたことのない音だったぞ。
風で木か何かがきしんだ音だろ。そんなことより
Kaito,
早く探すぞ。
that was not trees creaking in the wind. I don't know how you could possibly interpret that as such. Like, even remotely, that sounded nothing like the wind, or trees, or anything pertaining to that.
みんなあまり離れないように。
Okay. Exploring time. Oh, we got a world map. Interesting. As you play the game, you'll travel locations on your map. You will slowly gain access to more locations. So what do we have right now? We got the Spider Lily Forest. We have the Shrine. Switch over to the list. You see allocating the information up on the right of the screen. Pay attention to the icons displayed on the list. Okay, so that means there's somebody at the location. That's the plot advancement. Okay. Where to find a really important clue, or there's enemies. Okay. Well, let's go back here for a second and see. As you play a game, you have observed a situation where you have to explore. In this mode, you interact with others or investigate the world. Okay. Can always use the map. We open that with that button. Okay. Yeah, I want to talk with Minoru. Even though he's kind of having a bit of an episode. What about you, Shuji? Are you normal? Okay. So nothing for us here, as it says. Let's see. Okay. Back to the shrine we go. Aoi is here too now. Okay. Okay, so everyone's here. Let's check out the shrine gate for a second. Minoru's got something to say again. As you play the game, okay, sorry about that. A little bit of microphone disconnect happening. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a new microphone soon. I think mine is kind of starting to go, which is really unfortunate because I have not had this for a long time. Okay, so as you play the game, you will sometimes be able to find clues using the camera. Okay. Take out your camera with right trigger. Okay, so... Oh, that's definitely... There's something going on in the business here. Hold on. Hey, no. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Game, please. Okay. So what's going on with this glitch here? We got some verified weird things going on. Okay. And some ancient ruins.
結構大きいな。
すごい。これは遺跡？
なあ、これが何か知ってる？
いや、こんなものがあるなんて神社のすぐ裏だし、いくら禁足地とはいえおかしくないはずだが、ミュウのやつもしかしてこの中に入ったのか？
いくらなんでもこんなところに女の子が入ったりは。
いや、あいつのことだ。きっとこの中に入ったんだろう。
それに先だって入っちゃいそうじゃない？面白そうとか言って。
確かに。
ミュウ。
あ、だから勝手なことは。
I think, just like any good mystery, the first thing that you should always say is, let's split up, gang. Oh, wait.
カイト。
Oh no. Oh no, we got wrathful. Oh no.
ここらに。
待ったタクマ。バラバラになるのはまずい。俺たちも迷っちまうよ。
I chose the bad option, even though I said I wouldn't.
ああ、そうか。じゃあ、みんな固まって。
I have become angry for taking the Fred approach to things. I guess that means that Fred isn't actually a really angry man. Oh, I do have 2 affinity with Minoru though. There we go. I'm gonna hit a save. I'm gonna hit a save though. Do I, there we go. Yeah, definitely buy this game. I'll say that much. I think it's got a lot in store for me and I'm excited to get into it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
僕らも行こう。
おーい、サキりょ
いたら返事をして。
ああ、いたいた。あ、どうしたの？
急いで行くから心配したわ。
ああ、すまない。
あれは。壁一面に絵が。これはすごいな。
ああ、すげえな。なんつうか圧倒されちまうな。
ええ、なんというかとても神聖な感じがするわ。
おい、そんなにあっけに取られてるんじゃねえよ。
ああ、そうだったそうだった。ごめんな、つい。 ミュウ、どこだ？
Oh, we've got a new character.
あ、どうも。
誰？
そう。
君たちここは入ったらダメな場所だぞ。
あ、
そういうあんたこそこんなとこで何してんだ？
ああ、心配しないでくれ。怪しいものじゃない。
Okay. I feel like if someone's like first line of introduction is, "Don't worry, I'm not here to do anything evil," they're gonna immediately do something evil. Like, I feel like that has the opposite effect if you say, "Oh, I'm definitely not malicious. Don't worry, I'm not a nefarious kind of person. I'm not a bad guy. You can trust me." Has the opposite effect.
私はこの地域に伝わる獣神信仰を研究しているものだ。
Okay. So you research the beast gods.
この祠は獣神信仰にゆかりのある場所でね。
研究調査、もしかして
He's a
学者さ
gentleman
んですか？
and a scholar. Okay, we got him.
ああ、専攻は日本古代史で、この近くの大学で日本史学研究の教鞭を取らせてもらっている。
じゃあ教授さんなんですか？
私なぞ学会では異端視されていてね。いや、君たちにこぼすような話でもないか。それで君たちはこんなところに何をしに来たんだい？
ああ、それなんですが。
俺は他んとこ探してくるわ。
あ、こら！修二さん。
There's that line again. This is definitely heavy with the isekai related terminology. I can definitely recognize some specific Digimon in this one, more so than I could in the other one. On the left, we've definitely got what looks like Meramon, and on the far right there, I think that's Seadramon, or one of the ones related to Seadramon, nonetheless. I'm not precisely sure, but I know I've actually used that one when I was playing Cyber Sleuth before, so it's definitely a Digimon I think I remember. Besides that, I don't think I recognize any others. That could be a Bakemon in the top right corner there. That does kind of look like its ghostly little shape. Magnets? Magnetic fields, yes. I think this professor is just trying to science his way through the fact that Digimon are isekaiing people. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think that definitely looks like Bakemon. It doesn't have the eyes though, but I'm pretty sure that still is, yeah. And I definitely recognize the other two as well, yeah. It says Agumon, okay. Ah,
どうしたんだ
here's Miu,
何があったの
looking scared out for mine.
なんか変なのにいきなり出くわして逃げて、あ、さきちゃん置いてきちゃった。
Uh-oh.
今の声さき
We've reached the moment where shit's
さ
going
っきの
down.
神社の方だ。おい、行ってみようぜ。
Let's move, let's move.
なんだこの霧。
確かにさっきまではこんなじゃなかったのに。これうかつに飛び出したら俺たちまで本当に迷子になっちまうぞ。
それよりさきさんは
何
Ah, Gotsumon.
何かに襲われてるの？
痴漢とか？
こんな山の中にいるわけないでしょ。
イノシシか何か。なんかうごめいてるぞ。
おい、なんか今光らなかった？
さあ、声のする方に行ってみましょう。
見間違いじゃないのか。この霧でよく見えないよ。それにしてもなんだこの霧。
私も気になるけど、今はさきさんの悲鳴が先よ。
ああ。おいさき、りょう大丈夫か。
待って、何かいる。
なんだあれ。
なんだって、そんなバカな。
Run towards the brake light.
またあの音だ。この変なやつが出し。こっち来んだ。
は何なの？
おい、どうミュウ、そこにいたのか。
待ってて、サキさん。
早く助けろよ。
変なのがこっちに。
どうします？
来ちゃダメって言われても放っておけるわけないでしょ。
何やって
あれは獣神。
まずは
そうだよ。待てよ、子供の体重でそんなに。
シュッ。
たくまくん。
なんだこいつ、ガスってこれほどなんて。
大丈夫か？危ねえ、逃げるぞ。
葵さん、大丈夫。やめろ。葵さんに手を出すな。あんなのに突進されてよく怪我しないで済んだな。そうだ。
大丈夫か、タクマ。
ごめんなさい、私のせいで。
Oh, there's a whole bunch of silly little guys. See, one of them I thought we could deal with, but
まずい。だんだん近づいてきているぞ。
all of them?
なんだ。
やべえ。
みんな大丈夫か？
みんな気をつけるんだ。むやみに動く。
シュッさん。
Yep, everything's gone all types of incorrect.